What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday over here. Hope you guys had a great week and are ready for the weekend. Bitcoin currently is down just a little bit underneath 27K. It did bring back quite a bit of the cryptos, the altcoins this week. So a lot of the altcoins are looking up this week. Gonna be taking a look and seeing if this Bitcoin price action is going to continue upwards, or would there be a pullback coming soon, which will affect the altcoin market as well? The main topic for this post, though, it will be about ApeCoin, see what has changed since the last time I talked about it. Going to be taking a look into some upside and downside price targets for this token and see some key price levels this token needs to break in order to go either direction. I'm going to be giving you guys my personal sentiment and opinions on this overall crypto market as a whole later in this video, so make sure to stay around for that. Lastly, none of what I'm saying here is financial advice, of course. I am purely sharing with you guys my personal opinions and speculations on this market. I could very well be wrong. I am not an elite trader or a financial advisor of any sort, even though I am a profitable trader who has been able to keep most of my profits during the last bear market, but I'm looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle. So if you guys feel the same way, if you guys feel pumped, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the charts. So we do currently have APE at about $1.22, up over 1% today. Let's see what could be happening with this coin since the last time we have talked about it. So last time we talked about it, and I've been covering this coin for a couple of times, and we are in a falling wedge pattern since July of last year, so August of last year. So it has just been going down this, huge downtrend, which is not good if you are holding this coin since then, of course. But even starting this year, I mean, it has been pretty bad for this coin. I didn't see any kind of pump for this coin this year. That's pretty painful. Now, falling wedges, which is the pattern that it's in, this huge pattern here, falling wedges typically break to the upside, okay? Typically, the probability is on the bullish side. However, of course, it could still break down, because we're talking about chances, right? Now, if this price action does break upwards, I said, I put the measured target on top of the breakout date here, which is the second week of November. That will give you a measured target of just right underneath, just right above $9 here area, okay? Now, it's going to be a pretty long shot looking from here because this price action is at the bottom trend line here, right? So it's gonna, unless it pull off some really miraculous move here, right? But that's what I'm looking at. If the price action doesn't break out by this November date, then we're gonna move the measured target into a future date, because I'm really just picking a future breakout point, right, for the sake of getting a measured target. And when we push the measurement down into a future date, obviously we're going to get a lower measured target in this case, because it is a descending top trend line here, okay? So that's what I'm looking at. Nothing has really changed in terms of this weekly time frame. However, let's take a look into the daily time frame, which I usually do if I want to get a clue on what's going on the weekly time frame, right? So let's see if we can get any clues on what's happening over here. So it looks like this price action has, formed a pretty long double bottom here. I would consider this as a double bottom. You have quite a bit of bullish divergence on this daily time frame, which is basically, your RSI here. If we're seeing equal or lower lows on the price action chart, but you're seeing equal or higher lows on the RSI, That's what we call bullish divergence. And that basically tells me that the bears are running out of strength. And if the bulls are able to take control here and push this price upwards, then you're likely to see some type of bullish price action, right? Which we are seeing right now. What's important about this? I mean, what's kind of different about this is that I'm going to close my door for the dogs. All right. So what's kind of different about this situation here is that, the price action did come back up, break back up on top of its daily 21 SMA, which has not done for quite some time. The daily 21 SMA is currently about $1.15 area, right? The last time this price action has been on top of the daily 21 SMA was as of August 15th. So a little more than a month. Could this be the start of something bigger? Well, in my opinion here, I think what's more important, it's going to be what's the next important signal here is that this coin takes back the daily 50 SMA, currently at about $1.38 area. Because the last time the price action has been on top of the daily 50 SMA, which is the gray line here, was August 14th. And that was not for a very long time. So if this coin can actually reclaim daily 50 SMA and, hold above it, that would be the next important signal bulls would be looking for here, in my opinion. Right. So this could be something different, right? This double bottom here, the neckline, I would say it's going to be about $1.17 area. Price action is holding that at the moment, of course. The measure target, which is basically at about $1.28 area, it looks like the price action has already hit that measure target. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of these trend lines here, right? So let's take a look into some key price levels for this price action to continue going upwards, right? Of course, we have the daily 50 SMA currently at about, I'm just gonna say $1.40 area just to be even here. Of course, it's gonna come down slowly on a daily basis, right? Because it's a moving average. Now the daily 200 SMA is going to be about $2.65 area. You got your 3-day moving averages, which is the 3-day 21 SMA at $1.45 area, 3-day 50 SMA at $2.10 area. And then you guys can basically do the same thing for the higher time frames, the weekly, monthly, or whatever time frames you guys are focused on. But I'm going to keep it brief here and concise, right? You can also do it for previous trading history for whatever time frame you guys are trading on as well, for both key supports and resistances. Now let's take a look onto the downside here and see what are some key supports here, right? I like coming to the monthly just so I can get a cleaner look. So now I'm not looking at a bunch of candle wicks. So the next key support here, it looks like it's going to come from this inception candle for ApeCoin back in March last year, which is going to be about that 95-cent area. That's your next key support, right? Of course, it could probably bounce along the way. It could probably bounce at this previous low here at about $1.10 area as well before going to 95 cents area. So that's basically what I'm seeing on both sides of the market here. Like I said, it is in a bullish pattern in terms of probabilities. So, that's is something to be paying attention on too. And of course, looking into the smaller time frames like I did with the daily time frame and seeing if we can get any clues on what could be happening on a higher time frame, right? Let's take a look into Bitcoin real quick, because that could that could kill quite a bit of these altcoins here if it does dump, right? Bitcoin is approaching a very strong resistance area, the 28K. You got your daily 200 SMA, which is the orange line, your weekly 200 SMA, your weekly 21 SMA, I think your monthly moving average is also there. So I'm going to expect quite a bit of volatility going into about 28K if it gets there, right? But at this moment, it's looking good, right? Because it just closed on top of the daily 50 SMA, right? This gray line right here, currently at about 26.7K, right? Has just closed on top of it. Looks like it's basically bullishly retested it, right? And so at this moment, I am long on quite a bit of altcoins. I am still bullish at this time because overall on this weekly time frame, it has stayed away from this double top breakdown, neckline 24.7K-ish, right? So that is something to be watching out for because things can change very quickly in Bitcoin. I mean, we're just 10%, about 10%, I think, if I'm doing the math right, above that neckline. So it could, things could happen, for both the bulls and the bears here. So just going to be paying attention to the charts pretty closely. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If enough of you guys want to see more of Ape, do drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good weekend.